Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Accord that generation from year 2008 to year 2012. If you guys have one of those, you need to find where the fuses for the audio amplifier, also known as amp or just radio amplifiers. Stay with us, we'll explain which two fuses you need to check, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way don't waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered in this video today for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have that Honda Accord, that generation from year 2008 to 12, we'll be making video for every fuse, every relay. Why we do that, guys? To save you time and money. Because in the manual, it's not clear what the fuses are for. On those little bitty labels, you have abbreviations that you have no idea what it means. And let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, or you need to find a cigarette lighter fuse because you cannot charge your phone and your navigation doesn't work. Stay with us, guys, and we're going to share videos on that channel for every single fuse and relay. Another thing, every single car, guys, that we get at our garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix pretty much anything. The mechanical videos will be on our main YouTube channels right there, guys. Altogether we have about 1.2 million subscribers. We have helped over 1 million people save thousands of dollars. And let me show you something else, guys. If you need to buy relays, fuses at a really good price, guys, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. That way you don't waste time and money, guys, because some of those could be really expensive. You have those special fuses that are specific Honda fuses that could be really expensive, hard to find, and we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can find the fuses, relays. That way you don't waste your money. So here now, let's explain, guys, which fuse you need to check specifically. We're going to demonstrate on a 2010 Honda Accord right here. Fun fact, you have 3 different fuse boxes. We'll be working in 2 of them and you will see why. The first fuse that we need to check, that's the main sound audio amplifier fuse. It's on the inside. On the passenger side, by that kick panel, we have one cover. Remove that cover, you will see a fuse box layout that will look just like this one here. Now, before we guys continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here it's very convenient. By the fuses you have numbers that you need to check, and the fuse that we need to check is fuse number 15 in that fuse box. Then we need to check one more fuse box. In the main engine fuse box you have a fuse that corresponds to 5 or 10 fuses here that's powering them all together. So you need to come to the engine fuse box and check one more fuse that could be responsible for that. Open that cover here and you will see that fuse box layout right there, guys. Okay, now good and bad news, you have those multi-box fuses. They consist of many fuses integrated in one big fuse. Like this one has 6 fuses. Let me show you what it looks like. Right here, that's the top view. And if we come to the side view, okay, that's it. Bad news, if one of them burns, you have to replace the whole fuse box. Good news, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get it from at a good price, quick shipping. That way you don't waste your money. And here, if we zoom in a little bit, that fuse right here, guys, is known as fuse number 2, and you start from the very front of the car, counts toward the windshield, 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4th fuse, that's known as 2.4. That's the one that you need to check right here specifically. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.